What is the other one? Tuure. Tuure. This is going to be terrible. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Penguin Academy game analysis. We are, as always, in the Blood Bowl 3 2025 World Championships. This is the group stage, week 3, where everything is on the line, including my sanity, because we are still in Group J, the horrifying Group J. And we have Tuure and his Old World Alliance versus CokeGuy and his Orcs. Situation going into this match is, let's work this out. Tuure has 3 points. CokeGuy has 0 points. In the other half of the group, Fufale has 9 points and is through. And Jaman has 3 points. So, if CokeGuy beats Tuure, there'll be 3 people on 3 points. If this is a draw, Tuure moves to 4 points and qualifies. If Tuure wins, Tuure moves to 6 points and qualifies. So the only way that Jaman or CokeGuy stand a chance is if CokeGuy wins. So let's have a quick think about the touchdown difference here. Jaman, who is currently sitting there on 3 points, having played all 3 games, has scored 3 touchdowns. Tuure has scored 3 touchdowns. So if Tuure loses and doesn't score, then they are equal. But Tuure has beat Jaman in the head-to-head, so that means Tuure will go above Jaman. CokeGuy has scored 2 touchdowns, so he has to win and score 2 touchdowns. 1-0 will not get him through. Because he lost to Jaman in the head-to-head. So they will be equal, and CokeGuy will therefore finish below Jaman. Very confusing. That's just the way it is. But if CokeGuy wins by 2 or more, he goes through. If he wins by 1, Jaman goes through. And if Tuure draws or wins, Tuure goes through. That's the situation. Remember that, because it will matter by how they play. He says, knowing that that's not true at all, and this is just going to be an awful match because it's in Group J. Night, PC. So, we did... Hang on here. Tuure has set up an A+ blitz defense. Okay, maybe I need to reassess Group J, he says, hopefully. That is a full and total blitz defense. I like it. I like it a lot. CokeGuy has just decided to jam all his orcs up to the line, because that's just a thing that people do. One-man pitch invasion doesn't really bother the Old World Alliance that much. It'll be a vague annoying. Wait, if CokeGuy wins 1-0, how does that... That can't be right. That's not right, Ord. That's definitely not right. It has to be 2-0. Well, 2-1 even. Sorry to watch it on YouTube while we argue about the annoying oddities of the touchdown system. Going into this match, Jaman is on 3 touchdowns and 3 points. CokeGuy is on 2 touchdowns and no points. So if he wins 1-0, he'll be on 3 touchdowns and 3 points. But he lost to Jaman in the head-to-head. So he wouldn't go through. Wait, what? What's 3-5? Oh, touchdown. I thought touchdown scored was the first one, and then head-to-head is the second one. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so the second tiebreaker is touchdowns against. Oh, God, I'm never going to be able to work that out. That's so annoying. I thought it was just touchdown scored and then head-to-head. Fuck me. So Jaman is negative. Yeah, because he just lost the last game 2-0 to Fufale. So he's -5. Oh, God. Okay. Well, let's just hope this isn't a win for CokeGuy and I don't have to do an advanced degree in mathematics to work out who's qualified from the worst group in the qualifiers. I'll help Tuure as like, you know, as small as that is. A removal will very much help. One in 9s and a bad scatter because he hasn't covered the side properly. This guy should be 1 over, obviously. Gets immediately banged on and doesn't. Okay, like CokeGuy. CokeGuy. Dude, do some rushes, man. Just do some rushes. You got 4 re-rolls and the ball is on the ground. Do some in rushes. Yes. Even Jim, who is deathly allergic to rushes, would rush here. Doesn't even do the rushes with him. I was like, oh, at least he's going to do rushes with this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Strength 4 on the ball. Nope. Nope, we're just going to stand there and watch him have another 89% pickup and walk off. How? Like, it's... I'm sorry, there's just no way to talk about this game without pointing out how incredibly terrible people are. It's so confusing. What happened to BB Tactics? Well, he's in a cage. He's in a parallel cage. Hang on. Could we have done something there? Nah, probably not. It's not a new one. It doesn't get made that often. It's a parallel cage, isn't it? Like, it's just a weirdly offset cage. CokeGuy just jamming all his orcs in. Not even that bad a tactic. That guy should have been the blitz. Oh, for fuck's sake. What? Is it, do you have something against just clearing the fucking ball? You had two players right here. You just put the catcher here and then you just blitz him off the ball. Why are we fucking dodging? Wow. I don't know about you, but I would much have preferred, like, this guy to take the block. And then this guy to dodge, but whatever. So, weirdly, if you're going to make that dodge, I would prefer to make the 5+ dodge than the 4+. You're 50%, like, you're more likely to make the 50, but you have to do rushes after it, which brings it down to basically the same as the 5+. So you might as well just lob yourself inwards so that you get off the sideline disaster that you're on. You can always just stand back up in this square and then be in no danger of being surfed. So you're more useful next turn. Here, you could end up just literally... Well, you could have ended up... Oh, you are going to... Why? 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 Why would you stand there instead of just making sure that dwarf can't stand up? Never mind. He just wants to tag both on the diagonal, but it just makes it easier for them both to not be in trouble. Could have tagged this one with that orc that he just moved. Honestly, I'd keep basing the ball if my opponent just casually always decided to dodge. Now it's a mighty blow tackle to clear the ball. What? Oh my god, he's dodging again. Oh, for fuck's sake. Group J, man. I had a full head of dark hair before Group J. Good job. And after all of that dice rolling, the ball was still totally sackable without that 1 in 9. Oh, man. Wait, is this still technically sackable? Sort of, but not really. Oh, no, wait, it kind of is, isn't it? So if he blocks him and gets a POW, this guard can go there. You put this lino there. And this lino there. And then this block chains him onto the ball. And you can make it a 2 dice by blitzing the catcher. Because you don't need to blitz anymore to sack the ball. Like, there is approximately more chance of me banging Natalie Portman than CokeGuy working out that play. But it exists for anyone watching. Dude, like, if you're going to go for this play, fill that square so a POW chains the other guard off and this is a 1 dice blitz. At least, like, if you're going to go for a play, at least work out the other things that you can do. But instead, blitz your orcs. Instead, waste your blitz trying to kill the mighty blow tackle. You have no dodge players and you're all armor 9. But instead of, like, trying to force ball movement or dice to roll, try and hurt the guy who you are scared will hurt you. Jesus. Hello, Chance Column, my old friend. I wish to talk with you again. Hang on, what did I just miss? I was just literally spacing out. I'm sorry. I just literally spaced out. My brain can't comprehend this game very well at all. Okay. Oh, God. Well, yep, that's the thing that happened. Jesus Christ. You couldn't even have attempted to stand up an auger first? Just straight in with a 1 in 9 dodge? Nothing I could have done. Diced. Absolutely diced. Can't believe this happened to me. Stand up the auger. Take this block. Blitz backwards with the ball carrier. And come back to the middle. Like, you're in trouble, right? You're just in a lot of trouble. There's nothing you can do about that. Use the catcher to screen or whatever. Move this guard so you can block there. And that this guy's on 2 guards. You know, just do things. Do things first that aren't immediately lose the game to a 1 in 9 dodge. Potato has been playing Hogwarts Legacy, Jim. Go ask her why she isn't streaming it. Oh, hey. Your thrower's dead. You also seem to be in quite a lot of trouble. Alright, another 1 in 9 dodge incoming. Which... look, if you have rerolls, right? If you're going to 1 in 9 dodge, you should put the guard on him first and 1 in 9 dodge with the mighty blow tackle to take the blitz. Because then at least he's based and he has to roll dice. Even if they're shitty dice. If you fail this 1 in dodge, he just walks it in. No dice rolled. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, you can pick up the ball and then step back behind. Pick up the ball and then step back behind. There we go. Well done on working out that you could do that. Alright, so the Old World Alliance's only hope, really, is this guy stays out, so there has to be a goblin on the pitch. That puts the Orcs at 11 and at 10 and a half. And you get your guy back, so you don't have to have a halfling on the pitch. So you're on 11. Alright, that's no scoring threats for the Orcs now, so you don't have to worry about them scoring. Didn't get his KO back, so he does have a halfling on the pitch. Didn't get his KO back, so he does have a goblin on the pitch. 10.5 each. Oh, I guess I should point out that this is absolutely and beyond terrible as an anti-blitz setup. I mean, we've seen short kick blitzes. We've done enough matches. This is the number of matches, right? That help me prove my point. We've seen short kick blitzes at least twice in every week and stage of this. Hello, Potato. I just saw you playing Hogwarts. I was just wondering why you weren't streaming the apparently many hours of Hogwarts Legacy you've decided to play. So, but yeah, back to this. Like, we've seen it. We've seen it happen in How do you just joined? How were you not covered by the pre-roll ads? We've seen it happen multiple times in every round, so that means that, you know, it could happen to you. You could draw the short straw and get short kick blitzed on. And this is your setup. Like this. What even is this? Like, look, it's asymmetrical. Why is there a goblin there? Why is no one covering this giant section of the pitch? Why is there just an orc lino with no skills covering this section of the pitch? Why is there an orc lino covering the middle of the pitch behind the LOS? Like, it's so bad. No one believed Potato. She's like a child. Potato doesn't remember when her phone didn't have the internet. And we have the Battle of the Fouling Stunties. What do you have yours set on, Jim? I think mine's just set on, I think, the lowest they recommend, which gives me the 55%, which is like 6 minutes an hour. Really? Fuck me. I absolutely did not get $1 from you, Potato. I'd be amazed if I got 1 cent from you. Fuck me, do I have to change my ad revenue? That's wild. I mean, not kidding, my recommended is I don't even know what my recommended is. My recommended is 10 minutes. So there we go. You're just on the recommended. My recommended is also 10 minutes. Wait, did you just try to give me $1? Wait, why did Wait, you subbed. Oh, there it is.
Well, well, well.
Oh, thank you very much, Potato. You can now use your own face. Normally I tell people they can use my face and my penguins, but now you can use your own face and my penguins. People on YouTube are like, "What is happening?" I'm trying to watch a terrible Blood Bowl game, and these people are all talking about faces and penguins and potatoes. So if you are watching on YouTube, you should come follow me on Twitch, and you could too can be involved in these awesome conversations. Yeah. So here's the thing, Jim. Don't tell Potato, but we could just copy all of her emotes into our many free emote slots. Keep it on the down low, though. Just between me and you. Uh-oh. 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 That's a 1 in 36 cars on his guard dwarf. Suddenly the pendulum swings and the Old World Alliance are in trouble, and CokeGuy is one step closer to his dream.
Lol.
If you mean Blood Bowl 3, Potato, Blood Bowl 3 continues to get a very tiny bit better all the time. Just nowhere near where it should be. Both of those are true. Blood Bowl in general has got worse. Like, it might get more popular, but Blood Bowl in general has got worse. The new rules are not it. Yeah, the new rosters are rough. In fact, weirdly, I'm currently casting a game with your new Blood Bowl overlords. Old World Alliance versus Orcs. You will see this about 5 times more in the future. Welcome to the future of Blood Bowl 4. This matchup. Well, I suspect that Nurgle won't be as good on Blood Bowl 4 because we'll still have redraft. I don't see them sending redraft away when it was still included in the new rules. And Nurgle still suck at redraft, right? Not as much, but they still do. Maybe if we have another 20-game redraft, Nurgle will come flying back. But 20-game redraft is nonsense. I argue the 20-game redraft is more nonsense than the current 8-game redraft. But both of them are wrong. Somewhere in between is better. But wait, hang on. We all took that the wrong way. I think Potato's trying to say she's got better. If she's forgotten everything she knew about Blood Bowl, that's great. Potato, what you should do is stream Hogwarts Legacy in the Blood Bowl channel. Then we'll all see you. This is looking real rough for old Tuure. Oh, you've got to fix your PC, have you? Okay. We all went through that, right? We had to fix our PC. He couldn't play Dark Elves for like months. I can't help but notice that there is a halfling getting mighty blowed. And somehow it's alive. So what do I know? Can we do anything here? Not really. Red dice a big un, and then double 3+ to 1 dice the ball. Nope, we're blitzing with an auger. Kill him. Nope. Why are we basing the mighty blow? What is happening? Well, okay. Could have sacked the ball with those dice. The mighty blow plays no more part in this drive. That's just... Why would you dismantle your own cage? That's a 4-3 to 1 dice the ball. Can dodge first to be an assist. The 4-3 2 dice it. Just adds a 3, but it probably does work out better. It usually works out better to change a 1 dice to a 2 dice. Okay, we're not doing that. We are blitzing the ball, though. We made the 4-3 and eat a 1 dice pow on turn 4. Why didn't you knock him towards your own players? Why didn't you knock him towards your own players? Why didn't you knock him towards your own players? Magnetans back onto an orc. Oh. No, you had nobody to react to that scatter. Nobody. Why would you scatter it? I was about to say that's really bad, but he didn't have... oh, my days. That's a block. Wait, what? Hang on. What are you doing? Well, there's another free 1D on the ball. On turn 15. Oh, wait, no. Oh, it's still a 1D. There's the POW! Oh my god. It's magnet handsed onto another 6+ catch. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why did you just red dice that? Just do a 1 in 9 dodge and 1 dice him. Why would you red dice that? Oh my god. Okay, let's go back a second. So the ball is on a big un. He is a 1 rush away and he has to go round. There's now an ogre on the floor. So chaining here is the way, isn't it? Let's work out some chains. Blitz here, maybe? Chain to there. Block here. Chains to there. Need to fill that square to block with him, sadly. To chain out and just score. Not certain that's possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Double rush to do that. If you're doing a double rush, you might as well only do the double rush with him, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need to get rid of him. So the blitz, that should have been the blitz then. We shouldn't block him. We should blitz him that way because he can block him out of the way. And then he blocks him to there. And then you just 1 in 36 up. It's only 1 rush if you can go direct somehow, but there's a dodge catcher in the way. That's why you have to move him out of the way. The problem is he blocks him with him, which is immediately terrible. Blitz in the Slayer from, like, above. Like, surely you got to move the catcher this way, though. So, like, that's the blitz. Like, you want to go through this square. Oh, it's the same. You mean you want to blitz the Slayer into the catcher? Doesn't that require a POW? If you blitz the catcher into the big gun, with the ball. Oh, the chain thing that we were talking about earlier. You want to blitz him forward. I'm so confused how that helps. You can keep hitting, but like none of those hits. If those are all pushes, how the fuck do you score? Like surely you just take the 2 hits that just need push, right? Like this blitz here just needs a push. And this just needs a push. And then this just needs a push, and this just needs a push. If you blitz him up here, You have to get rid of all of these people. They can't all just require a push, surely. Gets the pow. Amazing. Well, there we go. that's the end of CokeGuy's World Championships right there. I mean, technically, Tuure had like a halfling toss and whatever to try and like even it up. It was pretty rough. Yeah. I mean, what is this shit I don't understand. People really love doing this. Game's over. Let's just, meaninglessly roll a bunch of blocks. For what, though? Are they just playing each other randomly? Oh, they're both in the Super League, are they? Well, there we go. That snake wasn't just a snake, to be fair. There were other things, but that snake, that was a 90-odd% score in the end. Yeah, it's weird. That snake takes CokeGuy out of the run-in, and the draw is enough to put Tuure through to the World Championships proper. He joins Fufale out of this group, and Jaman is also, well, not going home. We need a new phrase for going home. We all play from our bedrooms. Like, is also watching. And we will see you in the next game. And hopefully it's not Group J again. Hopefully I never see Group J again in anything ever. See you next time.